So recently I've been online a little too much, and I keep running into a couple. One's an atheist, I know, and the other is probably an atheist. Keep running into them online in in some kind of comment section, which is already my first mistake, I know. And for some reason, they every time I argue with them, they would say something like God is evil, or this book is the Bible is some kind of ridiculous fairy tale compilation. And my question is always, what standard are you using when you say these things? When you talk about God being morally evil, what moral standard are you using? Or when you say the Bible does not hold up to scrutiny, what standard are you using? And I think these are great conversations to have, but for some reason, the type of atheist I keep running into are the kinds that don't really want to go into the details. Like the first guy, he says, "Hey, what are you like?" Like I say, can you judge? Can you really judge somebody on some standard without having one? Because he literally just said God is hateful, but he didn't explain how. And he said, "Well, atheists can be moral, just like Christians. You don't need God for that." And I'm like, I didn't say you didn't need God. Or, sorry, I didn't say you need God. I said, by what standard are you judging God as immoral? What objective moral standard are you using? He says, objective morality doesn't exist. And I'm just like, it's so weird. You say God is evil, you say God is hateful, then you say evil and hate doesn't exist. So basically, what you said before wasn't true. I know not all atheists are like this. I know there are a lot of smart guys. So you don't have to say, like, oh, don't worry, those are one of the bad atheists, I'm one of the good ones. I don't want any of that. I'm one of the good ones. Yes, okay? I understand. We're all human. This is a certain mindset that pops up in every type of group, and we're all doing our best to, represent ourselves, but also represent our group. But what is this weird dishonesty or what is this weird positioning where an atheist, like if you're listening to this and you're an atheist or you're a theist, like I want your thoughts on this. What is this weird position people put themselves into where they can judge other people but not say their standard of judging them? I see a lot of atheists judging God as evil, then say there is no standard for morality. A lot of smart guys say this too, and it's so dumb. I don't understand. The second guy, the one who said the Bible was stupid and fairy tales, I think it was similar. I think he had maybe a better case to make because he said it might not stand up in a court of law, which under certain standards, I think you could make a great argument for. The Bible might not stand up as testimony in the court of law, especially older books. I totally get that. But he still needed to insult. He still needed to call me stupid for some reason. As if bullying makes her position better. And he said it without giving a standard. And he keeps calling me stupid. Even though he likes arguing. So, definitely a bully, right? Definitely not a mature adult. I have such a bad habit of getting into fights online with people. So, a lot of this is my fault. It's dumb to engage with people like this. So, I just don't get the mindset to judge people without giving the standard on what you judge them. Where is this coming from? And why do I only see it in atheists? I don't see it in pagans. I don't see it in Christians. Christians always wear the Bible on their sleeve as some mode of judgment. Muslims too. It's only atheists. They say, I judge you, and my standard of judgment is nothing. Or what feels like harm, what feels like meanness. Although I can be mean too. If you're mean or if God is mean, that's bad. But if I'm mean, it's okay. Very might makes right. So, yeah, please give me your thoughts on this. Like, if Christians were to say, oh, it's wrong to be mean, but it's okay for me to be mean, that would make them hypocrites. But if atheists say it, they would not be hypocrites because they didn't have a standard in the first place. I'm talking about subjective atheists here, not those who believe in objective morality or give some kind of standard. I'm talking about those who judge without a standard. Why does this keep happening? Is this just lazy pseudo-intellectual thinking at work? It feels so much like that. Like people pick the easiest position where they can do the least amount of work and they can make fun of most people and they can look smart without doing any work. That's what this feels like. If I'm wrong, awesome. I want to hear why. Maybe I need more humility in this situation. Otherwise, I'd like to understand this mindset a lot more.